Hi Erin.
Hi.
So Erin, where are we today?
We're in Cyprus.
And what are we going to be doing today?
We're going to be listening to Astronaut Acaba.
And where is Astronaut Acaba?
He's on the ISS.
And who is he going to be talking to?
Elementary School, 21st of May, Montenegro.
Okay, so he's going to be in Montenegro. So on the computer there, we've been looking at Joe Acaba's profile earlier on. And we've got, from the AMSAT website, we've got the list of questions again, Erin, haven't we? These questions here. And again, we've made up our answers here. And Huey's joined us in making up the answers today as well. So we've got some answers. So we'll put them at the bottom when we hear the questions later on. So the interesting thing today, Erin, is that if we see the footprint on the screen here, if I get in a little bit closer, if we were back home in the UK, we wouldn't hear the space station today because the footprint is outside us. But because we're here in Cyprus, we'll be able to see it, okay? So, we won't be able to see it, we'll be able to hear it. So we're going to head down the beach with our arrow antenna and our handheld radio, and we're going to see if we can hear Joe Acaba on the ISS talking to Elementary School, 21st of May, Montenegro. See you in a minute for acquisition of signal on the beach. AOS OB.
Yay.
Yay. See you in a minute.
This is the International Space Station on channel 40. I hear you. How do you hear me? Over. Great. I have you loud and clear as well on channel 40, and I am ready for the first question when you are. Welcome to the International Space Station. Over. Tina, that's a great question, and so there is space rock and space junk up here, and if it were big enough and it hit in the right spot, it could cause a hole, and so we train for that situation, and if we have to, we will try to close the door or the hatch where we have a leak, and maybe we can do a repair. Over. There's lots of funny moments up here in the microgravity environment because things float around. It's easy to lose something when you think you set it down and it floats away. And I remember having dinner the other day, and one of my crewmates lost some of his food, and it floated right towards the face of one of our other astronauts, and it was pretty funny to see his reaction when he saw the food. Over. I felt wonderful. It's a great feeling to be up here in space, to be able to float, and to be able to look back and see our beautiful planet. So it was a wonderful feeling. Over. And can you repeat that question? Over. So I think I messed up some of those questions. So the first time I felt great, and to go back to the other question, I do listen to music in space. Every time we do exercise, we have music, and when we get together for dinner, we listen to music. And so all of that goes back to the other question about how do you feel. It's a wonderful feeling to be up here with the fellow astronauts, and we've become very good friends. Over. I'm not sure if you guys can still hear me. I'm not hearing you well. If you'd like, we can go to channel 41. channel 41. Much better. We can continue. Thank you. Over. Well, I hope I never see that, and we hope it does not happen. If we did see that happen, we would try to take pictures so that we can help those people back on Earth. Over. Yeah, so I have not personally seen the wall, but you can see other man-made buildings. We can see the pyramids. We can see the city lights, so we can tell what city we're over by the pattern. So you can definitely see our impact on Earth. Over. Well, not really afraid, but we are concerned about those things, and so we train a lot, and we have a lot of support with the mission control around the world in case something were to happen. So I think we're ready in case it does. Over. Well, it is hard to be separated from your family and friends, but the good thing is we have a telephone here so we can call them, and then once a week I get to have a video conference with my family in California. Over. So that's a good question. We do have to worry about that, but luckily we stay close to the space station, and we have a tether or a line that connects us to the space station so we don't float away. Over. Well, we try to eat as much as we can so we don't lose a lot of weight, but I think most of us might lose maybe a kilogram or two while we're orbiting the Earth. Over. Yes, we get along great. We're all become very close friends, so it's really great to be up here with Russians, Americans, Italians. It's wonderful. Over. Well, I don't know for sure. Some of you may know more about black holes than I do. Just know the gravitational force is tremendous, and maybe we can do more exploring someday. Over. Yes, you can cry in space. You do get the tears in your eyes. The thing is that they don't fall down your face. They will more just bubble around your eyeball. Over. Well, I think looking out at the Earth and you see like the northern and the southern lights, they look really weird. You can see shooting stars, but nothing too weird that we can't explain. Over. Yeah, Risto, when we do a spacewalk, the suit weighs a few hundred pounds, so it still floats, but the mass is it feels heavy, and so it is difficult to move. Over.